So if you can see this, so we have optimize, collaborate, and analyze. So these are the three stages like which we can understand the service management portfolio. So we have returns, we have warranties, we have field service management, and do remember service when it deals with various channels. Uh, on interaction channels, we can have the service interface, we can have sales, the e-commerce, we call it a self-service. You can see this. On e-commerce, they call it a self-service because most of the issues like which they have, customers can. Got it? Yep. So this is the service management portfolio, like which we would, on a nutshell, we can just like discuss about. So the sales contracts, what we have discussed, will have a different functional mechanism in here. So the agreements would be like something like service level agreements, not the sales agreements. When it comes, yes,
sales cycle and service.
yeah, in the sales cycle, like we do have quantity contracts, we do have something called as volume contracts. So the contracts what we use in service are completely different. So we will have certain contracts for the service delivery and service confirmations and also service process. So we will see like how the, and learning SAP CRM, to remember, it has certain master data related integration as well. You have to understand. So you can see this. Write this list of channels in service: partner channel, field apps, interactions and center and web channel. These are the 4 channels where we can perform our service process. Partner, field,
Can you let me know that?
and web channel. So we'll open the Service Pro, just a minute.
Hello, Ravi?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you make me the outlet of
Yeah, sure. So on Interaction Center web client, you can also see like how the engine works. Your accept, your reject, your, these are all buttons of this telephone where we have the availability within our. So we'll open the interface. You can check the interface. And remember.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, we have already just started 10 minutes back. So
Okay, sir. No.
just like, yeah. So this is an introduction of CRM service. So
Okay, sir. Okay.
yeah, if you can see this Interaction Center web client, so you have to remember. So we do have various channels here. We have e-commerce, we have Interaction Center. So remember, Interaction Center forms a very important part of service because any complaint today you have on your laptop, on your mobile, you straight away call your call center or raise a complaint. There is a ticket given to you. So take this list of IC web client service features. Only take the headings: service order management, service ticket management, complaint, case. Product registration is not that important. It's much technical. Complaint, case management, knowledge search is another important key feature because it will find solutions for your problems. That's what knowledge search is all about. So start with service order management, service ticket, continue. Done?
Okay.
There is a huge confusion for people between the complaint and case management. Complaint manager is related to like how you are going to do the follow up and how to take a return and all this stuff. Like whenever there is a problem in a product, so we follow a different object life cycle here.
Okay.
Yeah, date management and partner processing is also part of the service management. So when it comes to the case management, we have completely how to follow up the case. That means who is going to solve the ticket and how much time is going to take. That means after the complaint, when the work starts and how it executes, that is called case management. And knowledge search is, as I said, it is nothing but searching for the solutions. So CRM service module is specifically having one of the channel called Interaction Center Web Client, and these are all service features of IC Web Client. What is this IC Web Client? Again, I'm going to the top. This IC Web Client. Can you all mute from your end? Click on mute, all of you. There is a Mr. Prasad, can you mute from your end? Yeah, thanks. So if you can see the overall picture, like what we're talking right now is this one. This one. These are all just now what you have written is IC Web Client Service Features. The heading is IC Web Client. So I hope you have already taken this diagram. So this is the diagram which we follow from the starting of the topic onwards. So you can see this IC agent, IC auto. These are all different screens, but service professional is the main screen when it comes to the service. We will see when we open the screen what are the features it is going to have. The other one is mobile. Have you guys installed any mobile app on your phones? SAP mobile app, Android phones you'll get it, iPhones you'll get BlackBerry, you have free download of SAP mobile interface. So like I do have the mobile SAP mobile interface in my iPhone. So you can, those guys who have smartphones, there is something called Mobility SAP. Uh, you will, evaluation license is free, so you can log in and check how this mobility works. So that means this is only a sample or a simulated version which will show you such kind of things. So on a mobile screen, you can see this. You can see a service order, you can see a service confirmation. Right now I am on a laptop. So let me open that screen first. See, on a mobile, you can find lot of details from ERP like stock, goods movement, requisitions. So you can check whether the stock is available or not. So what are the reservations for this product? So what are the, how many POs have been raised? All the list will come as a report within the mobile phone. So you write some of the few mobile service features. Service orders, complaints and returns, install base, stock, deliveries. These are some important reports or updates what we generally see. So if you can see this, complaints and returns, reports, service orders, you can, so this is the interface which will help you to have the entire service orders to service order quotations to service request. Just a minute. Service confirmations, service orders. So these features, what you're seeing, this is, you read this. Business role used for service professional. It is Service Pro. It's a standard business role, Service Pro. SERVICE It's called Service Pro. You can also have something called a service manager, service agent, IC, service desk. IC means interaction center. Right. Each business role differs by navigation bar and work area and work area. Reports are related to service analytics. Service analytics. Examples. Take the examples of service reports. Service ticket volume. Take these three: service ticket volume, service ticket closure, open tickets by priority. Have you taken the service ticket volume? You write this. These reports will work based on SAP BI integration or NetWeaver BI integration these reports are called interactive reports. Interactive reports. These reports are used in marketing analytics, sales analytics, and service analytics. Service analytics. So all these tickets, when we are, these reports is a technical authorization. Along with that, we should have RFC destination. In the similar way, you can have service reports. Write this. In the similar way, we can have service reports. Write all these headings. All. What kind of reports we can have in warranties? Any functional answer?
Depends whether you want to look at how many warranties you processed as an organization, as a sales organization for customers, or how many, from a customer point of view, how many warranties have been invoked by various customers, by region, by your geographical region, and so forth. You can have reports either way, from a market perspective, from an organization perspective.
Yeah. But regularly, like we do have manufactured warranty, service warranty, we have product warranty, and it will have certain clauses because we don't give warranty for every item. Suppose there is a glass item, so maybe the main engine or something like which is integral part, like if you take a PC, the warranty is provided for few products there, like motherboard has it, and your hard disk has it. RAMs do not come. Maybe generally they come with 6 months warranty replacement. So you have a replacement guarantee, and so you can find these reports like how the warranties, for how many products we have warranties available, and on the what is the deadline of each of these warranty dates by customer, by product, by region. There are a lot of things like which we can build these reports. But as a functional consultant, you will be writing functional specs for this. You will not go and do the entire setup of the reports. That is, CRM technical guy will come into picture along with BI. BI will store all this history of data. It is a data dump like which we'll have for all the reporting. So yeah, so we are here at the reporting stuff. So you have done, because I'll be asking these questions in a test, so you have to reproduce this. Though you have recording or whatever it is, but if you cannot tell me what kind of reports we take here and why should we take a report, go and check some YouTubes. You'll find these reports, how they are executed. Right, this ICSS features. It's called for the online business, internet, customer self-service features. Take the headings: account self-service, knowledge management, contact as function, product, request management, install base management. Done. This is for the internet. So generally we call it as ICSS in short. The bracket you can also write it as ICSS. Now we'll discuss what is this install base management and all this stuff from the master data point of view. Done. We'll not discuss the PCM. So the first and foremost, right, this master data in CRM service module. Right, this master data in CRM service is complex. It depends on objects, products, base hierarchies, categories, set types, and attributes. Next point, write a heading called installed base management. Right. It is an object methodology according to the site address and object nature at a customer's place. Place. You can see each install base, suppose is talking about R-1011, it is again having one more product called R-1111. So within an install base, we can have one more install base. Those are called components. Suppose you have a car engine, the main install base would be the entire engine, but one component box, that means something we have carburetor. The carburetor itself is an install base. Again, it will have 6 components inside. So like this, to discuss an engine from top to bottom, I'm talking about complex things. So this is only about a PC, like he's discussing about a location. He did not give an address in this case. So let me see those install bases who has address, so you can easily understand. So basically they have given country, they did not give the postal code of this, but yes, further every install base is dependent on the address of this particular process. Like they did not give the complete postal code, but generally including, because they may have 100 offices, in which office, which particular street, what postal code, any building name, generally we give that in install basis, because it's a trail software, sometimes he misses. So but each computer, how it is managed, so where it is, you can see this, what is the feature, and these all things, product component specific. That means within this install base, at the range office, you have computer, under that you have Maxitech. So under the Maxitech, what features they have, you can find out what softwares they use. So everything is in a master-child relationship here in the install base. So this explains generally, this is a standard explanation, an example of an install base. You can see this, there are two application servers here. So one server is a different characteristics, different install base components they have, different objects they have, because application 1 is a Unix one, application 2 is a application server 2 is a Windows one. Even the GBs are different. RAM could be common. So suppose the structure gap is nothing but, suppose a RAM is gone for a service, that removed RAM, it will have an identification, it will also have the contact person, it will also have the company's detail, and also have the series actually. That means HD-43210 has been dismantled for a replacement or a repair. So that structure gap also will be maintained in this install base. It is easy to manage the show whenever large engines would be there, and if you don't know which spare part has gone for a service. So on the system, if without opening the server, if I want to know in the system, it will tell that these are the structure gaps. Right now you have to, as soon as possible, please bring it back and replace them. So that means that's a report of all the structure gap. We can have a service report. So that we will follow up. That means the call center will follow up the technical group, like how soon you are getting the product to the customer. On behalf of the customer, the follow up is done by the call center. That's one small example I'm quoting. So you can see this. So we will see these examples of an install base as you write this block and write this example so that you will understand it. Take this example clearly. Done. Any questions from any of you, like where you could not understand the structure? Any questions?
Trying to understand that what something pops up here.
Yeah, Swapna?
I understood. I was just thinking about the structure gap. That's it.
Okay. Structure gap is like whenever you remove one of the path for a service, so then we generally term it as a structure gap.
Okay. Will a business user be able to see a service professional module or only a...
They will.
Uh,
Business users will have separate business roles according to their function. If he's a service manager, he will be overseeing all the service transactions and open tickets, everything. So when he is only an agent, so he will see only the tickets assigned to him and the status of that. So take this install base header. The most important fields what we enter in install base header is ID. External ID means client will have an ID for the product. So that ID is also important. IBase category. There are some categories like install base, functional location.
Ravi, are you sharing your screen?
Install base header. And this header will have all these details. That means like item details. They'll have attachments, they'll have qualification, they'll have, we'll see that. We'll open install base, you'll understand this. Take this diagram on install base header. CR700 column 95. Yeah, I'm forwarding this. So write the transaction codes for install base in easy access or in GUI. Transaction codes for GUI. IB51, IB51 is create install base. IB52 is change install base. IB53 is display install base. IB51, IB52 and IB53. So let me go with IB53. Install base 53. IB53. F4. Select F4. F4. You can see this external ID, IBase category. So you can select IBase category. IBase category, for example, install base. We'll discuss what is this IBase category, how we can customize that. So understanding the functionality is very, very important. So you can see this 3464 3450. So I've selected one of the install base. You can see this install base. We can have the address details. So display, we can go for a change and we can change the address or we can replace the address. So just now the diagram what we have seen, something called as gap component. So if there is any gap, anything is removed, you will find it in the gap component. Nothing is removed. So we will discuss what is this individual object, what is this object family, and all this stuff. Text is very much explanation of each product, like what it is and whether it has been removed or what is the service issue of this product. There's no text here, but get into the products. So you can see the external ID is 01 Megastore, and it is iBase category is install base. You write the definition of iBase category. Take this definition. It differentiates the business use of the IB. Done? It differentiates the business use of the install base. That's called IB category. So when you open an IB53, you'll understand there is something called direct subordinate objects, and also we have, if you have components and relationships, that's also can be visible. But for this product there are no components, but in the relationship, that means who is eligible to do the repair of the product. So that qualification ID can be entered. That relationship means the service technicians, what kind of qualification is required to do the job. Maybe it's a financial problem, so then its financial services team has to, because that sometimes maybe a payment issue is there, so that also we can add. But in this case it is service. It can be a technical consultant or monitor. Monitor can also be, because it is one of the qualification terminology. Yeah, it's on display mode. So here we will see like how to create this install basis, but let us first understand. That means what is this qualification requirement is all about. So if you can see this, can you see in this diagram? Qualification requirement. There can be a service contract as well. So how is service contract related to this install base? Service contract. How do you think service contract will help the install base? Because each product in this
contract is,
yeah, go ahead.
no.
Go ahead, Sampath.
I was going to say is that service contract is a overarching theoretical layer, right? I'm just talking about theory. It's an overarching document which covers all what type of components in an install base are covered and what is not covered. So it's it's a contract, it's an agreement between the customer and the organization, isn't it?
Yes. So these parts, suppose there is a product-based service contract, that contract for 1 year, every customer will have this kind of support, then automatically system will validate that service contract and also check the warranty. Provided that service contract will work only within the warranty period, isn't it? So in your product COMMPR01, there is a warranty which how do we create warranty and associate to a product? Any idea? Go to COMMPR01, create a product and create a warranty, assign both of them. How many product types we have? Product categories, types, how many? Major. Material. Second, service. Then finance, warranty, IP, intellectual property. These are the top 5. So basically that's how the warranties are again calculated. So you take this IMG path. Anyway, I'll show you the IMG. Take the IMG path for install base categories. And for partners involved, you also take this IMG path. We can assign the partner determination procedure so that it will give us who is the service technician, who is the service partner, all these things. That's the reason partner determination at install base level is also important. Right? We can do that in all the system.
Morning only brushed.
Take something about objects. Objects. Then we'll talk about counters. So the install base is one, and right. Take this example. Object means a unique instance of a product. Then we'll talk about counters and readings. A unique instance. What do you mean by that? Examples. Why did he mention this car, mobile, and laptop? Reason behind it.
Every car has a unique number.
Yeah, unique batch number. Then mobile. Is IMEI number is a object ID or what it is? Your laptop also will have a product ID, not the product name.
Yeah.
It will have an ID, right? Unique ID that is independent along with IP. Like you also have the product ID, the sticker behind your notebook. So that is unique. By seeing the barcode, by seeing the exact sticker, you can see there is something called serial number there. So that barcode immediately will identify from where it has been manufactured, where it has been assembled, everything. The barcode will exactly say where it has been tested. So that will be as a track record till the life cycle ends. So that's the reason we call it as unique instance of a project, of a product. So write this, very, very important. Take this differences between a product and a product is only, we'll talk about features, right? It will not talk about the IDs. But that independent, when a customer buys the product, then his unique IP address of the computer and also the uniquely identified single entity, that means the barcode of the product is entered, that yes, this product is bought by this customer, he owns it. So object is independent. Done? Any question on this? Did you understand the difference between an object and a product? So
No.
Hello. Okay. You can see this cylinder type standard A, product ID is 1000429, and it is the product reference has been given and product type is material. So you can go into accounts and products, select objects, go to web UI, service professional, select objects. So service management, this product life cycle is very strong actually. You have to understand how this write this. Every object belongs to a object family. Every object belongs to an object family. Right. For example, equipment. Equipment. Object is also related to product types. Object is also related to product types. So we'll create an install base, we'll create an object in the next session, and we will, let me also finish this explanation about, right, something about counters and readings. Write a heading called counters and write this definition. Counters can be used to measure the wear and tear of an object. That's the reason I have first discussed about an object. Counters can be used to measure. We'll see how the counters can be created and can be viewed from the web UI, web client UI. So same here, if you go into this accounts and products, here it is, counters, readings. Take this definition and maybe some of the counter details, what we generally enter. Then counters get into readings, and in this counters you can also write this. First of all, backward, forward, and measuring point. There are three types, counter types. What do you mean by backward? In which case we use backward counter?
For the previous, say for example, the previous readings of a, as they have mentioned, electricity meter
Yeah. Then what is forward?
or mileage previous.
Forward. Done. These are some examples. Service history, energy consumption, car mileage. Service history, energy consumption, and so we will see like how to associate this install base with counters and readings. Like start seeing the concepts of this and open the system and start seeing some of the examples. So we can get into the creations of install base, counter, reading, object in the next session, and we'll go ahead to the service order management. There we again will see the contracts and we'll see the agreements of service, and also how to create a fast entry in a service transaction, maybe a complaint in a UI. So we'll see a few transaction types over there. So when because last week in the evening I could not come because most of you are free today, right?
Yes, Ravi.
So
Can you please send the link of the new document?
yes. Why can't we have tomorrow morning, because evening tomorrow morning little early and half an hour before by 8
Okay.
a.m. IST.
Sir?
Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm Krishna, sir. Tell me.
Yeah, tell me.
Tomorrow class?
Tomorrow, yes, 8 a.m. Just now I'm discussing with all of them. Sampath?
Okay, tomorrow 8 a.m. 8 a.m. sir, tomorrow?
Yeah, just a minute. Sampath? Are you there? Yeah. Swapna?
Yeah, I'm fine. 8 a.m. is fine.
It's fine for all of you.
Yeah,
And
I'm
Okay, sir.
okay.
Tomorrow 8.
Ravi,
Yeah.
the CR 700, the column 95 document.
I have just now, did I not post it? So, Swapna, your fresh CR100 session is at 7:30, CR100 on Monday to Friday.
Oh, 7:30 in the morning, right?
Yes, 7:30.
Every day?
Oh yeah, Monday to Friday.
Ravi, is it every day?
Monday to Friday, yes.
Okay.
Oh, it will be done in a week.
Okay, so 7:30 in the morning, right?
7:30. Monday you can.
Okay, no problem. Thank
It is
you.
at BP level, so maybe your wish level. So I've sent the document to all of you. So 8 a.m. tomorrow we are catching up.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, sir, fine.
See you. Bye.
Hello, sir. I'm Krishna, sir.
Yeah, tell me. You can
Sir,
type it.